Hey, welcome back to a brand new episode of 101 Second Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about this. Someone Great, the new Netflix movie with Gina Rodriguez, where her and her boyfriend Nate have broken up after 9, somewhat blissful years, but not really. And then she's got one day before leaving the city to put it all right to a certain extent. Okay, right. Back in a second. Okay, right, so Netflix, another week, another movie, endless that it is. This is I'm not exactly sure what they're going for here, to be quite honest with you, but I'm assuming it's kind of like a female hangover to a certain extent, in that you've got Rodriguez, she's just broken up, and then of course she needs her two best friends with her to spend the night. They're going to go to this big party, and of course there's a problem with that which they have to solve, and then they all in a way go on their own emotional journey. She's dealing with her breakup, her best friend is dealing with the idea of being, one of her best friends is dealing with the idea of being in a kind of like already being in kind of a boring, loveless kind of relationship, and the other one is refusing to commit. So it's a little bit of everything, if you like, to a certain extent. The movie itself is well made. It's nicely shot in New York. It has that kind of like, it has that kind of 20-something vibe to it, and the soundtrack in itself is seemingly essential that everybody is going on about it. Maybe I'm a little bit out of the loop to a certain extent on this. I'm not afraid to admit that. But for me, there is one fundamental problem with the film that I can't get past. Now, bear in mind, before you think, given that I've already compared it to The Hangover, I fucking hated that movie too. I loathed it. I didn't think it was funny or emotional or anything to a certain extent. So maybe it's doing the same thing for me. The main problem with the film here is very simple, is that these people, they don't have problems. They are affluent. They have great jobs. They are eminently employable. They are ridiculously good looking. They are in the prime of their existence to a certain extent. So this feels like, when you sit down in a room, like in a pub or whatever, someone calls you and they're telling you about their problems, and you're just thinking to yourself, this isn't a fucking problem. That's this film. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching as always. I'll be back again soon.